Welcome to the Mind Shelf. For thousands of years, the greatest minds in history, philosophers, leaders, artists, and scientists have wrestled with life's biggest questions. In their search for answers, they left behind a trail of wisdom, condensed into powerful, memorable quotes. These quotes are not just words, they are cheat codes for life. They are master keys that can unlock a new perspective, ignite your motivation, and help you fix the parts of yourself that feel broken. Today we have gathered 100 of the most game-changing of these quotes into one master collection. After each quote, there will be a 5-second pause. This is your moment to let the wisdom of the ages sink in and find its place in your own life. Let's learn from the masters.
The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Our life is what our thoughts make it. A negative mind will never give you a positive life.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Done is better than perfect. Action is the foundational key to all success. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work.
The obstacle is the way. What does not kill me makes me stronger. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. This too shall pass.
Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. Be impeccable with your word. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful about what we pretend to be. The time is always right to do what is right.
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Change is the end result of all true learning.
The man who reads has 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. It is what you learn after you know it all that counts.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Do one thing every day that scares you. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. The amateur believes he must first overcome his fear. The professional knows that fear is permanent. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Courage is grace under pressure.
Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind always. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. We rise by lifting others. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. What is a man's life if not a marathon of beautiful moments? Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. First, they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win.
The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. You can't control the winds, but you can adjust your sails. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing.
To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. You find yourself the moment you realize you don't need to fit in. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we will ever do. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are.
Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have.
100 keys to a better life, passed down through history, now in your hands. The wisdom of the world is at your disposal. But knowledge alone is not enough. True transformation comes from taking one of these quotes off the screen and writing it onto your heart. Choose one that resonated with you most deeply. Make it your mantra for this week. Let it be the lens through which you see the world and the principle that guides your actions. Thank you for exploring this collection with us at The Mind Shelf. If you feel inspired, please like this video and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. The link is in the description. In the comments below, share the quote that you are choosing as your own. Until next time, live a life worth quoting.